a few songs by myself. The guys are too old. These guys are too old. They can't take the heat. A few people asked me how I got to be with Bill Haley. Well, I had my own band for many, many years, and we played here. We played in Kennett and downtown in Philadelphia and Wilmington. In Wilmington, we worked 2 fights a week, and you don't get that. Okay, we played all kinds of places, but I went fishing one day with the bass player, and I never go fishing. I hate to fish. But we came back. I was living with my parents at the time. I was just about 19, and the phone was ringing in the kitchen, and I had the key, and I said, do I unlock the door and answer the phone, or I just let it ring? So I unlocked the door and answered it, and it was Bill Haley's manager. And he said, we saw you play at the in Westchester at the American Legion, and Bill Haley wants to come out and see you. And I said, oh yeah, right. So it was true. And he came out and saw me. The next week we were in Downingtown. And he came out and saw us, and he stayed for exactly 2 numbers and left. And I said, well, there goes the shot. He don't want me. And but I got a call the next week. They said, come in for an audition, and I went. I want to take this time up. Several people asked me this. And a guy ahead of me was auditioning. He was one of the best jazz guitar players. So I said, oh, God, I'm never going to get this job. And there I am, 19, I play rock and roll. So I walked down, and they were in his office in Chester, PA. It was Billy Williamson, John Grandy, and Bill. They were standing there, and introduced myself. So I said, okay, I'm not going to compete with that guy. So what do you want to play? So I played Johnny Be Good. No reaction. Nothing. So I said, do you have another song? And I said, okay. I played Shake, Rattle, and Roll right in front of the guy that made the hit. So they said, thank you, we'll see you. Don't call us, we'll call you. So, and they did. A couple days later, Billy Williamson called and said, can you learn a solo to Rock Around the Clock by next week? And I said, yeah, I can learn tomorrow. And so I wound up with Bill Haley and was with him from 1960 to 1967, but then on numerous recordings from there until 72. And we became really good friends, and I didn't consider it more of a job than it was a family. But I got tired of traveling after that. I had some problems with my eyes, and I just didn't want to travel anymore. But I really, it was all luck, being at the right place at the right time, you know? That's what it means. But when I was with my band in 1958, I had an opportunity to record some songs. So they said, okay, we want to hear a demo. You go to Rucko Art in Philadelphia. I don't even remember where that was. That was the place to do recordings in the 50s. So I took this song up. He said, do you write any music? I said, I have a couple songs. I wrote this song, and I played it for him, and the guy said, no, you can't do that song like that. I said, why? Because he can't dance to it. I said, but it's a blues song, so you can't dance to it. So we wound up recording it like, you know, Stairway to Heaven polka. And it's on the CD from Europe, and that actual dub or demo is on that CD from 1957. But I'm going to do it the way I originally wrote it. It's called Crime Doesn't Pay, and it's about a girl who dumped me. Not the same one. A lot of girls dump me. A lot of them. So this is called Crime Doesn't Pay, and you're probably going to see why. Now you got to put yourself back in 1957, you know. This would not go then, but I don't want to say I want to toot my own horn, but I can bend my own string. So, okay, so here's this. I was a little bit ahead of time, I think. It goes like this. You're gonna miss me someday. You're gonna say you're sorry. Yes, you'll miss me one day. Then you'll start to worry. Yes, you'll realize that day that crime doesn't pay. You know and you promised to love me. Then you tore us apart. You're gonna realize that day that crime doesn't pay. No, 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 crime doesn't pay. Just wait and see. You ran away and left for me. You will be sorry. Just wait till then. You're gonna come back. You'll come back to me again. You're gonna miss me someday. You're gonna say you're sorry. Yes, you'll miss me one day. Then you'll start to worry. Yes, you'll realize that day that crime doesn't pay. Thank you. Now, why can't you dance to that? I don't understand.